truth pick up? Where would the truth live if it were absolutely honest? If it were in the neighborhood and wanted to drop by for afternoon tea, a chatty stop, or as a gentleman caller? If we were on walkabout with intentions halted, dawdling down streets known forever, or at least until the minute before it stopped being peaceful around here, where would the truth live today if it were absolutely honest? Salt Lick. I am cat-like when I arc my back in love with someone synced. When I reach a certain spacious expanse where deep, ribald rumblings rupture levees after lingering longer than patience and limits and desire endure. The cavalcade culminates. The climax high, drawn and draped around auras and openness and empathy embraced in psychic, spiritual sessions. Suction cup stuck, spots joining. Two sinuously lithe, leopard-like lovers in afternoons of sweat, salt cooling as we dry. Your scent, a scent still lingers. Perfume hangs upon my pillow as a constant fantasy and always has the effect of liqueur. An after-dinner sitting when I find a pair of stockings or an old t-shirt, long thought lost. As I reach a point where forgotten is much more than remembered, one becomes another, a contrivance with loneliness, looking less. Maybe I was meant to become sand from rock, soft and warm beside the waves. I'd like to be nice for toes and little boy shovels and little girl games as opposed to standing stones with fancy names. I'd rather make someone happy than be a symbol, a lookout, or a craggy cove. The watching. Looking out from windows on the people passing without perception of me inside my cell after hours looking out from windows on the people passing without perception of me inside this cell. I believe they'll feel this ethos of empathy if I'm still, perfectly still, just long enough for people to notice me looking out from windows at people who are not looking at me. American style. It's that American style, full of guile, like living on trial in a vile world of so-called freedom that's only free to the dead. And those are the bred to eat too much whenever they want. And there's a good old-fashioned hang 'em from their toes, judge and judge to see to this. No need for rhyme or reason. This treason goes easy amidst the wheezy, whining, broken spokes of wheels worn out with abuse and extraordinary use. That American style, such guile, feeds the seed of greed, dead in the land of the free. American style, such guile. And Judge Jimmy's got a fat bench, a ferocious bench, a fake philosophy bench, once a TV show bench. He's some kind of protectorate against the not so perfectly fitted for democracy. It's where hypocrisy kills idiosyncrasy, passionately pursued, pursuant to this or that. In the system, it just goes on and on and on. Money making, magic making, monster making, feeds that seed of greed, pastes a picture of small t truth, so we're told, more simple than dollars for donuts or a chicken in a pot. That American style, such guile. Land of the free for those who cannot see. For the ones who don't agree, it's dead in the land of the free. American style, such guile. And Judge Jimmy's beware, as one by one we shall dare to stand in physical form with spirit pleading where this needing for voice rings out. And the truth of this opens, revealed like an onion, longer than man's ability to hide or bury, and faster than one might think. We are avatars of the incarcerated, the eviscerated and evaporated, ones with numbers too many, And we'll feed that seed of greed no longer and live dead in the land of the free, because it's plain to see this American guile and all its style. Attachment reconsidered. Where would I find myself if I saw the layers of assumptions beneath my attachment to being man fall away like a burden under a yoke, broken and snapped in two? That jihadist jump, not so far from Uncle Sam, and contracts for another round in someone else's home where we're not even sure they want us. Where would I find myself if I saw my attachment to being an American come uncorked and spill out into universal air? What would happen if I let it fly and just try to live like a citizen of a planet, in a galaxy, of a universe where my attachment is given to God? Hearing smiles. I hear your smiles during pauses or moments to myself. Subtle spirit fills spaces of corners of rooms where, if I stand too long, becomes someplace we have been. Like air with scent breathed once and before, brought forth. I close my eyes and we stroll, arm in arm, down boulevards of busyness bygone. And calm collects the contentment with which we wondered and partly aspired. We are gone now, and the memory lives locked for moments to myself, in spaces recollected, as waters stepped in once, better remembered than we lived. Winter, recollected breath. I became your breath entering me, fueling fire found from source so deep, drilling had been thought complete. Dry wells, running wet. Dry wells, running wet. Vessels in passing. For the incumbent soul to speak to the incoming vessel, it would require an act by something so great it could only be possibly described through vision. Its inexactitude, accepted while forgotten. When wondered worlds are woken, dreams at night are wide-eyed wisp of whiskered webs, adventured, cavorting and contorting in juxtaposed jubilations where waking up means most of what I thought really was even more than a reflection of a roof, where sparkles are deep pools of poetry, rather than innocuous and innocent babble without value. This is what I find revealed while burning at the stake. My lover's creed. I will give to you respect and the space to collect and gather thoughts, and I will learn and grow as you share to care. I will not ask of you that which I am unwilling to do myself, no matter my displeasure, and at times cantankerous though I may feel. I will give to you my complete empathy. I will be steadfast and true, through and through, available for consult, question, and makeup. I will give to you respect and space, all my grace. You shall be favored and savored, and I shall have never wavered.